Welcome to the 6th edition of the Santander-CIDOB Future Leaders Forum. We're very happy and excited to be here today, more so because there's the Digital Omnibus coming out today, and probably this will be a lot of food for thought on these discussions today.
When we first launched this program 6 years ago, our ambition was very clear: to create a platform for dialogue among the next generation of leaders who will shape the global agenda. Today, that mission is more relevant than ever.
I really enjoyed the way the Future Leaders Forum knows how to ask the right questions and gives a platform for us to try and give answers. We spoke about media, we spoke about elections, the impact that AI has on elections. We also talked about the balance of power in this space and the role that the EU is trying to play.
We can see generative AI affecting democracy and affecting elections in a number of ways. Particularly, it can really empower information operations to make them scale much more quickly, to be much more precise in their targeting, and to amplify the amount of misinformation or propaganda or disinformation on social media.
Our new technologies and mainly the digital infrastructures have had a considerable role in shaping public opinion and in ultimately shaping democratic processes. We've seen the consequences all throughout the latest electoral cycles, but we've also seen the consequences when it comes to radicalization, when it comes to many phenomena that have to do with how people share opinions online, but also do not dare to share opinions online.
In both platform work and in standard workplaces, we are seeing work intensification, psychosocial stress, loss of worker autonomy, and also attacks on personal data. In addition to that, the kind of intransparency of the use of these systems in standard workplaces has led to difficulties in worker representatives being able to kind of have information about how they're being used, and also about how to kind of participate in the design and deployment of those processes. In order to kind of safeguard these fundamental rights and privacy, what we need to do is not only ensure kind of transparency, not only ensure that personal data is being protected, but really it all starts from the involvement of workers.
One of the main issues that we see is the fact that a lot of tech companies have an internal governance structure that in itself is not very democratic. It's very top-down. So it's not just a problem of concentration in a handful of companies, it's a problem of concentration of power even within the companies.
It would be good if Europe developed its own technologies that are rooted in the values that we have, in democratic liberal values. But of course there's also a role to play for regulation to ensure that the technology that is being used is aligned with the democratic values that we have.